Hi, this is John with Chopwater Carry Wood. Welcome back to the show. This week I want to talk about dreams. Recently I had a dream where I woke up and I had this kind of mantra stuck in my head, and it was, I can use this. So I want to talk about dreams in general, and I want to talk about what I think this particular thing means. Um, I've always found it interesting that we dream and that these dreams seem to have meaning. Now, you can go really off the rails with interpreting dreams, but I'll tell you a dream from my past that I thought was really interesting, and a good illustration of what maybe dream interpretation tells us. So, I had a dream that I was at a medical conference and I was wearing my doctor's coat and I was wearing it inside out, and I had my name tag on, and I had my name tag on backwards. And I was up at a lecture, at the podium, and talking to an audience, and my cousin from my childhood was there, and I was shoveling purple nerds candy into my mouth at various points. So these are kind of things I remember from the dream. So what might these things mean? Well, at the time, and still to some extent, I have this sort of strong feeling of being left behind or left out. I went through extensive medical training, and I don't get to act as a physician because I haven't found a residency that would accept me. And after the residency that I was working in. And so I kind of feel like a fraud, which is why my name tag was on backwards, why my coat was on inside out. The label that faces the world is hiding. So, like, I'm kind of ashamed to be myself. Also, I had that feeling about this cousin. I was always kind of chasing him around and wanted to hang out with him and play with him. And when I was a little kid, and they were kind of, not always, but kind of trying to ditch me. And they didn't want to hang out with like the obnoxious little kid, which I was. So, here I am wanting to be in medicine, wanting to chase after this thing, wanting to belong and feeling thwarted. And then I thought purple nerds candy was just really funny because one, I'm a huge nerd, and two, it's a pretty tasty candy that I've enjoyed throughout my life. But I had really restricted my sugar consumption and cut it all out of my diet. And so my brain is just sort of telling me more. and and so I think it's funny because you see stuff in dreams that tells us about what we're really concerned about, what's really going on in our lives. One of the things that I think of often is malls, like shopping malls in dreams. To me, mean like you're lost in a space, you're looking for something, you're trying to find something, and there's sort of all of this overwhelming information just kind of coming at you at once. And if you think about it, the interior of a shopping mall is sort of designed to be big and kind of intimidating and loud and noisy and full of crowds to try to sort of drive you into these different stores to kind of hide amongst the wares and buy things. So I'll often find myself, I'll be looking for my kids, or I'll be looking for a friend in a giant shopping mall. So it's always interesting, and I think have some fun with this. Take a look a little bit into what you think your dreams mean. Write about them, talk to someone about them. I think they can actually be really interesting. But it brings me back to what happened when I woke up from my dream, and I had this thing stuck in my head, and it was, I can use this. And it made me think about, what does it mean to have an obstacle in our life? So, for example, that being thwarted from being a doctor, I went through all this training, and I don't get to use it in the manner of a trained physician. That's an obstacle. I can use this, and that's what that phrase meant. It was a hint from my own mind of how to save my sanity and how to inspire myself and inspire others. When you meet adversity, you can use that. Use that material, use that for something. Use it for your art, use it for helping others, use it to strive and overcome, use it to find healing. So I want you to think about that. I can use this. And think about dreams too. I always think that one's fun. So hopefully this helps. And thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.